News Channel 7. Time for 7 First Alert weather.
Just an interesting map to begin with here because you could look at the temperatures, especially out along the west. For instance, very nice in Seattle at a 52, but it was wet as usual. Bend with 54 degrees. Then you can see this area right here in blue, okay? Southern Idaho. Idaho Falls 22, 32 in McCall, so colder in Idaho Falls today. They have snow on the ground. And then when you look at Boise, it's 36 degrees and 31 degrees for Twin Falls. Then when you get out to the east of there, you can see Billings with 43 and 41 in Casper. The difference are valleys out through here in southern Idaho and open space, okay, up here in open areas in eastern Montana, and the same thing for portions of eastern Wyoming. So those temperatures are warming up. And you can see this across the country too. As you look at temperatures, for instance, in Denver today, 57 degrees for the high. Down south in El Paso, 55, so you expect those warmer temperatures in the south. But another area that's cold is from Chicago over here to southern sections of New England and New England. They're getting kind of stormy that way, but that's very typical. When you have high pressure that's out here to the west, causing what we have, then you have low pressure to the east. And that's where they're getting some of the snowstorms and, of course, the colder conditions. Now, for tomorrow, very little in the way of precipitation. We stay with the same set of circumstances. And you ask, well, what's in it in the weather if you're going to forecast it the same every day? It's going to change one day, okay? And we're watching for that when that change takes place. But like I said, with temperatures in the mid-30s, that's not too bad, as I was talking earlier, but we still have some high clouds around, and they'll remain with us. As you look at the satellite radar, see all of the high clouds here over southern Idaho, and takes it even sections over here on the eastern side of the state. However, we do have a storm system up here to the north. I mentioned the rain in Seattle. They're getting quite a bit of that, and it's changing to snow just north of Spokane. Likely snow in sections of the mountains of northern Idaho, but it pretty much stays to the north here of the Southwest Valley. So in the meantime, this looks pretty much the same, but as you look at Twin Falls for tomorrow, you'll see the temperature will be up to 34, 32 for Shoshone. So most of your highs are right around freezing. Mountain locations pretty close to the same as well. 32 degrees for the high in Haley. You see Sun Valley with 30 degrees tomorrow. And as you look at McCall, 31 degrees. So you've got right around 30. Temperatures in the mountains are pretty close to what we see in the valley. Normally there's a difference of about 10 degrees. If we're 40 degrees in the valley, then it's 30 degrees in McCall. But you see McCall's right around 30. And then look at this in Ontario tomorrow, 30. But it's a few degrees warmer. We've been getting just a little sun in and out with some of those high clouds. So you can see that tomorrow we may get a 36 to 37 degrees, which would actually be pretty nice. So as you look at the 7-day forecast, this holds. As you can see, partly cloudy, mostly cloudy, basically high clouds, because it's going over the top of the inversion. Then as you look at Thursday and Friday, you see temperatures remain the same. We're still watching because as we get into next week, especially toward the middle or the end of next week, there's a possibility of some changes taking place, only because we need a storm to move through with some vertical mixing, possible showers, as well as some gusty winds. And once that takes place, then we're going to be seeing a change in the inversion. But keep in mind, that change is coming, okay?
Yeah. I think we can handle more of the same. We always complain when we have too much weather. Let's just be happy with what we have now.
If you've got it above freezing, this time of year, It's January.
Yeah. Thank you, Rick.